Western astrology often attributes generational traits to the slow-moving outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, because they take decades to transit a single sign. Traditional Vedic astrology operates on a different set of mechanics. In the Vedic system, collective karma is governed by Rahu and Ketu, mathematical points known as chayagrahas, or shadow planets. These points possess no physical mass, yet they define the psychological boundaries of an entire era. This creates a fascinating tension: the idea that two invisible, geometric coordinates in space wield enough influence to dictate the obsessions of millions of people. Understanding how Rahu and Ketu function requires a look at the literal geometry of our solar system from Earth's perspective. From our vantage point, we track two paths: the sun's ecliptic and the moon's orbit. Because these paths sit at different angles, they cross at two specific points. Rahu is the north node, the exact mathematical intersection where the moon crosses north. Ketu is the south node, the opposing intersection where it dips south. These precise astronomical intersections form the geometric boundaries that shape an entire generation's karma. Rahu and Ketu stay locked exactly 180 degrees apart in the zodiac. They travel backward, taking 18.6 years to complete a full revolution. Dividing that journey places the nodes in the specific pair for exactly 18 months. This creates a thematic polarity. Rahu represents collective obsession, driving innovation and future desires. Ketu sits on the opposite pole, representing collective detachment and the deep-seated familiarity of the past. Every 18 months, as the nodes shift signs, the universe adjusts this celestial seesaw, moving the collective focus to a new set of themes for the next cohort. This cycle filters into two distinct categories of karma, beginning with the ancestral lineage. Rahu and Ketu act as genetic bridges, carrying the spiritual debts, unresolved traumas, and latent talents of the ancestors directly into the individual's birth chart. The second category is peer group karma. Because of the 18-month cycle, every person born in the same window shares identical nodal sign placements. These two forms of karma interlock, ensuring an individual carries both their family's specific history and their generation's shared psychological leanings. We can track this theory by looking at the specific cohorts born between 1985 and 2003, the bridge between Millennials and Gen Z. The empire builders, born between September 1989 and April 1991, entered the world with Ketu in Cancer, giving them an innate, sensitive craving for the safety of the home and family. However, their focus is directed toward Rahu in Capricorn. This pushes them out of that emotional shell and into the world of corporate discipline and structural authority. Contrast them with the group born at the start of the millennium, between January 1999 and July 2000. This cohort feels an ancestral pressure to achieve status, their Ketu in Capricorn, but their life's focus is Rahu in Cancer. They are karmically driven to prioritize mental health and inner peace over professional reputation. Then there are the digital native communicators, born between July 2000 and February 2002. Born with Ketu in Sagittarius, they moved away from traditional dogmatic worldviews. Their Rahu in Gemini led them toward an obsession with short-form media, coding, and rapid communication. Shifting the planetary math by just 18 months creates these divergent evolutionary paths for neighboring age groups. But if millions share the same 18-month window, how does anyone maintain a unique destiny? It comes down to the ascendant. A specific birth time determines which houses Rahu and Ketu land in, which funnels the collective generational lesson into a person's highly personal life experience. The 18-month nodal cycle sets the generational wave humanity rides, but your highly specific birth chart determines exactly how you will surf it.